just walking my beat, it feels like a threatening situation could erupt at any minute. As a police officer, I constantly live in fear that I might be filmed brutalizing a civilian. What if I escalate the situation, and they pull a phone on me, and the footage lands on YouTube? Something like that could end a career in seconds. The slightest civil rights infraction in front of anyone who's looking, and the next thing you know, you're surrounded by cameras and trending on Twitter. No cop should have to worry about that. You never know which day of total impunity will be your last, but for a cop, that's just our daily reality.
Did you write me for the insurance as well? Even though I produced my insurance policy number and everything, you're writing me a citation for not showing you my insurance. Okay.
Somebody had a policy number, but I cannot look at the exact date. That's the reason I'm going by.
You can look up my insurance,
though.
No,
I don't. Who said that you can? Am I going to call you insurance, or am I going to look at my computer? I am not high-tech like you are.
What's going on, folks, and welcome back to the San Joaquin News Network. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. Today's your host, Natesgate 182. I'm highlighting a video for you folks today by the way of this channel here, going by the name of Filthy Bay. I came across this video just this morning, and I knew I had to share it with you guys right away. This one here takes place out of Arizona, but I was unable to make up what department this was. But in this video, this lady here is stopped and pulled over for speeding by Officer Abucejo, an officer whom you will see try to extort as much as he can from this lady. Abucejo issues her a ticket for speeding, as well as not displaying her registration or insurance, when in fact she does have the paperwork. As you guys watch this video, I'm sure you will notice how much Abucejo is in lack of de-escalation skill and training. Go ahead and check this out and let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'll see you guys at the end of the video.
I found my registration.
Okay.
Do you want to see it?
Are you ready with the citation?
Okay.
What I have to do now is
you wrote a citation for speeding.
One for speeding. Alright? I'm waiting for the registration because you
I have my registration.
At that time, you can't produce your registration.
No, I have my registration. That's ridiculous.
Okay, I asked you if you had your registration.
I couldn't find it, and I just found it, and you're going to write me a citation for not having it. I have it right here. I have this on camera on top of it. I have my registration. You're writing me a ticket for registration that I have in my hand.
Can you just let me explain before I get pissed? Alright? I'm telling you right now that you are being citation for speeding, which is a criminal traffic because it's over 20 miles per hour.
I understand that.
The insurance part, you can produce that at that time.
I showed you my insurance policy on my phone, my policy phone number. I pulled it up for you. And you're saying you can't...
want to argue? This is not the place to argue.
No, I guess I'll have to tell the judge that here's my registration. Here's it on video. I pulled up my insurance.
You're on my video as
well.
Right.
So we can...
Okay, I asked you that many times, twice. I even come back...
ABUCEJO, how do you say it?
It's in my citation.
And what's your...
2133 is my badge number.
Okay.
You can explain to the judge that the reason you're being stopped. You can also explain to him, I asked you several times if you have a registration.
And I couldn't
at that
produce
time,
it, and now I found it.
I came back again to ask for an address, and I even asked you, have your insurance and registration? At that time, you still haven't been able to pull it out, okay? That's fine.
But I have it in my hand because now I found it, and you're still giving me a ticket for not having it. I have it.
Because I wrote the citation when you didn't have it at that time.
And you can't go, whoops,
no.
I wrote the citation. That's not valid because she has her registration. I have my registration.
I'm going to explain to you before you get all antsy up, okay? You can go to court. Let them know that you have a registration at the time of your citation, but you could not produce it.
I produced it. I found it. It's right here.
Hey, let me give you that respect. I'm giving you that respect to explain yourself.
I think it's quite shameful that these are the people we pay to catch criminals and stop actual crime, instead of going around and extorting funds out of the people. More recently, it seems to have been getting more and more rampant with police officers trampling all over the people's rights, or maybe the word is spreading and more folks are beginning to pick up a camera and stand up for their rights. Cops shouldn't be allowed to operate their duties based on their feelings, but a majority of them do based on officer discretion. Officer discretion gives them the ability to deal with the situation however that particular officer personally feels about it at the time, and that's why you see endless videos like this where folks are getting stopped and cited for absolutely BS reasons like this. Then when they do criminal acts behind the scenes themselves, this little umbrella of a protection called qualified immunity keeps them from being held accountable. This is a perfect example of why you must know your rights and always record your interactions with the police.
You're giving me the respect?
Yeah, I'm giving you respect to explain yourself. Now, can I explain myself?
It doesn't make, yeah,
okay.
You already have. Okay. Can you just give me this? You've already written it. Apparently, you can't unwrite it.
Court date, I couldn't.
Did
can
you
ask
write
the
when
judge.
after I showed you that I had my policy number and everything? Did you write me for the insurance
ma'am, I
as well?
did, because
Even though I produced my insurance policy number and everything, you're writing me a citation
Ma'am,
for
I
not
have a
showing you
policy
my
number
insurance.
too.
Okay.
Somebody have a policy number, but I cannot look at the exact date. That's the reason I'm going by.
You can look up my
No, I
insurance
don't.
though.
I don't. Who said that you can? Am I gonna call you insurance or am I
Right,
gonna
I'm
look at
not-
my computer? I am not high tech like you are. Okay. Court date is the 21st of February at 9 a.m. At that time, if you want to show up, we can argue about it. Like,
Yeah.
this is not the place. You can take care of this on or before that date. Do you have any other questions?
Are you yelling at me? Oh, you're threatening me by yelling
I'm
at
telling
me.
you, but you are. Look, you can say that to the judge too. I am right here, so I have a video as well.
And you're shaking. You're the reason why people don't like
Because I am
cops.
cold. I am dealing with
You're
you.
obviously you're very angry that I
Oh, no,
produced
I'm
this
angry.
stuff and you wrote me a citation
I'm not
for
angry.
two pieces of
I'm not.
information
I'm
that
just
I
trying to explain it
produced.
to you, but you are just arguing. You're the
Because
ones
you don't,
arguing.
this is why people don't have respect for police because of these types
No,
of
it's
things.
not, ma'am.
I
It's
was
kind of like
speeding.
you.
I deserve a ticket. I was speeding.
I'm giving
But
you
you wrote me a
something.
ticket for not having insurance and registration, which I did produce, which
Ma'am,
doesn't make any
If
sense.
you look at the thing, it doesn't even say that you don't have insurance. It says failure to produce insurance, failure
Which
to produce registration.
I did not fail to do.
Yeah, you did. Because I asked you that several times on
Okay,
video.
and we're done.
We can do that
Okay,
here. Thank
we're
you.
done. Okay, yeah, you too. Thank you.
I truly hope this plays out in her favor in court. There is absolutely no reason I believe this officer should have continued with the citation for no registration or insurance when she actually had it and displayed it. That, folks, is definitely what you would call officer discretion and what it looks like when they abuse it. Go ahead and let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Don't forget that the original video and channel link will be down below in the description, as well as the comment section. Don't forget to let her know San Joaquin News Network sent you guys, and I'll see you all over there. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like and subscribe, as well as the bell notifications icon for future content if you haven't yet already. Thank you guys for tuning in once again, and I'll catch you on the next one.